Don't be shy, 'cause life won't bring you down too far.
This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. Delighted to be joined by Mr. Idris Virgo. How are you, mate?
The one and only Idris Virgo, the body breaker. What's going on?
I'm very curious to know. They look a bit big to be DVDs behind you. They look like old school videos, VHS.
Listen, I'm telling you now. This is why I do my research. Old school video, Tyson, everything. You know what I mean? These boxers ain't prepared. These boxers ain't doing their research. I go back in the day, put in cassette tape or watch the videos. Forget about DVD. Forget about Netflix. Forget about YouTube. Old school. You know what I mean? Old school guy. But yeah.
Okay. Boxing on social media is sometimes quite short-lived, but for the last week or so, you seem to be one of the most talked about subjects on Twitter, especially.
Yeah. Let's
just kind of go back to your fight from last week. Talk to me about the performance. Were you pleased with your win over Scott Williams?
Scott, what number was that? Number 7. Was it? Yeah, number 7.
Or was it 8?
No, I don't call them by the names because they don't deserve a name. They go by numbers. So I'm sure it was number 7. Fair play to the lad. He came here to freaking have a go. I wanted to knock him out. But mentally, he was there to survive. A couple of mistakes I made in the fight. I ain't going to be big-headed and think it was a great performance. I'll probably rate it as about 4 out of 10 in my books. But tough lad. Tough cookie. I give it to him. As I said, I'll give him another bottle to soak his wounds. But other than that, tough little lad. Sound. Got the job done.
Idris, prior to the fight, you seem to have upset a lot of people with what happened with the water throwing, etc. Prior to the fight.
Yeah.
A lot of people found that disrespectful. What do you say to that?
I ain't apologized to no one. I ain't do nothing. It is what it is. At the end of the day, if you can't take the banter, you can't take a bit of water. Like, you're in the wrong sport. This is boxing. Like, I've got no sympathy for any boxer that goes in the ring with me. My mentality has changed. Before, I'd probably be like, oh, kind of a bit of sympathy. But now, if you're stepping in the ring with me and you want to take me out or stop my journey or stop my living, like, nah, I don't care. I don't respect you. It is what it is in the ring. We're going to war. And if you can't take a bit of water, you're in the wrong sport. So these boxing fans, they need to wake up and think, you know what? Fair play to the lad. Like, he's just doing what he needs to do. Like, if they want some water, I'll give them some as well. So it's just one of them ones and all me.
Idris, are you surprised that Williams didn't react? Because he was given credit for not reacting to what you were doing on that day. Were you surprised that he didn't react? Because a normal reaction from the majority of professional boxers that you see would have been kind of it to go off from that point, but he didn't react. He kept his calmness all the way through that.
Yeah, because he knew if he reacted, he would have went pear-shaped from regardless. Like, if you're going to react to me, you better be ready to back it up. You know what I mean? Because if something like that to me, it'd be a different story. You know what I'm trying to say? And he knew that. Like, I can't really react too much because I don't know what he's going to do next. I'm unpredictable. Let's be honest. I'm unpredictable, and just one of them. Was fair play for him not to react, but it is what it is.
So, over the last 48 hours, like I said, it seems like you've, I don't know, I'm not going to call it beef or whatever it is, but you've had sort of issues with quite a lot of people on social media. A lot of people are kind of tweeting about you to you, I will say that. First of all, we had Liam Williams the other day offering you to go and sparring.
Oh, him. Oh, Liam Williams, man. Oh. Listen, if he wants to spar with Liam Williams, whatever you want to call yourself, well, that's your name, whatever. If you want to spar, come to me. End of the day, you want to spar, come to me. I'm the one and only. Come to me. End of the day, if you want these hands, just come to me. Like, I don't see why he thinks he's that special because he's a middleweight, isn't he? He's a middleweight. I'll see you soon anyway. I'll see you soon, Liam Williams. I'll call you number probably 10 or 11. won't call your name. Number 11, I'll call you.
It was also, I wanted to talk to you about Steve Goodwin's offer to you for £100,000 if you can beat Brad Pauls.
Can anyone remember Steve Goodwins? That's the question. Can anyone remember that guy? Can anyone remember him putting on a show in the last couple of months? It's like he's just trying to get onto what I'm doing with Henty Sport and Channel 5, and he's just trying to jump on the bandwagon. Like, as a promoter, he's offering me 100K. Why don't you put a show on for your lads instead of giving me that money? Let's be honest. Like, what kind of promoter is he? Like, come on, man. It's a joke. He's a joke.
Does that offer, though, does that interest you in any shape or form?
Interesting, because I beat freaking Brad easy. I will knock him out within 4 rounds easy. I don't think Brad's a problem, but I don't see Steve paying up. I don't see Steve actually keeping to his word. And furthermore,
sorry, just going from Steve's comments, he said that he would put it into an escrow or a bond where the money was secure. So I wouldn't have thought that that would have been an issue if Steve's openly saying that he's going to put 100 grand there. It's lodged, it's safe. You beat Brad Pauls, you take the money. I don't think the money would be the issue. It's whether you wanted to do it or not.
I'll do whatever. I'll fight whoever. But Steve knows, as a manager, he's coming through me. I don't set fights. If you want to set this fight on, speak to Aint Sport, speak to John Pegg, and we get the fight on. You know what I mean? He knows this as a promoter and as also as a manager. Like, he already know I'll take that fight. I'll take that fight all day long because I know I'll beat Brad Paul easy. But then again, Brad Paul wants to jump on my wavelength. Steve wants to jump on my wavelength. People don't know who they are. People know who I am. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really interested, but I'll fight the guy. I'll fight the guy.
I'm not sure about the board rules for it because I know over the years I've seen a lot of fighters say, you know, winner takes all and etc. And it never pans out because I'm not actually sure about the exact rules of like the implications round. You have to win the fight to receive the money. That's like something separate. But I don't know how the board feels about kind of a deal like that.
I don't know. I think he's watching too much Love Island. And at the end of Love Island, you get 50K. If you win Love Island, I think he's watching too much of that. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. If Steve keeps his word and he contacts my management team and get the fight on, I'll beat Brad within 4 rounds. He's not a problem. So, yeah, I'm all game.
Now, I know someone that you actually get on with, Sam Jones. There was a few tweets going on through about Cody Davis. He put Cody Davis's name up to fight you as well. But
then again,
with Sam.
Then Sam, I like Sam. Sam's a decent manager. If Colby could get down to middleweight, I'm all game. These guys just understand I'm dropping from super middle down to middleweight because I'm going to be knocking all these fools out. And they know this. And if you want to make a fight at middleweight. Well, I'll fight you all day long, but just contact my team and we'll get it on. It's easy peasy. It's just easy as that. I don't know why people are making it so difficult. You know what I mean? As I said before, I'm the one and only. If you want to fight me, let's go. Simple. I'm just being honest.
Another name that was mentioned to you as well over the last couple of days was Anthony Fox.
Anthony Fox? He fought. Who did he fight now? He fought the fake doctor, didn't he? That's who he fought.
He fought John Doherty on Fight Camp. Yes, correct.
Oh, yeah. I'll fight him. Like, what's his record? Because people moan about him fighting people with some rubbish record. So, what's his record? I'm
not exactly sure of his specific record, but we know Anthony Fox is game. And we saw, like, in his fight with John Doherty, he's a tough fucker. But I see his trainer, Richard Farnan, put it to you the other day, saying that they would take that fight for Fox. But it just seems like it's one after the other of people trying to trying to get you in the ring.
Like, I'll fight anyone. As I said before, if they want to fight me, they know what to do. Just contact my team and we'll get it on. You know what I mean? I could say I'll fight this person, but my team might go, nah, fight this person instead because they're better. You know what I mean? So speak to my team. I'll fight them. Fox, I'll beat Fox. I'll beat all of them. I believe I could beat all of them, and I personally believe they're taking a bigger chance. What they already know, like they might think, he might be easy to beat, but as soon as they get in the ring with me, It's a different story. It's a different story. Hands down, it's a different story. And I need to wake up and understand that. And I need to understand it, but we'll see. We'll see who's got the balls.
It's just, I mean, the fight that I suppose out of everyone that's been mentioned for you that I suppose as a boxing fan would want to see is the John Doherty fight. So has there been any approach about that fight? Because, I mean, Eddie Hearn was tweeting about it the other day saying, let's make the fight.
He's a clown. John Doherty is a clown. I would literally, if he had a face off, I'll come in for freaking bucket of water and throw it in his face. He's a bloody clown. John Doherty, I've mentioned live on TV, I said, listen, I'm dropping out to middleweight. Like, if he could get to middleweight, then fair enough, the fight would be on. But John Doherty's a clown, like, literally, he's on about Love Island this. But I guarantee you, at 9 p.m., everyone tunes into Love Island. So why people insulting Love Island come from Love Island, but you're still there on your TV with your feet up, with some popcorn watching Love Island? Like, John knows how to smash his face in. I don't think John's on my level, and he knows that. About he's taking a step back to fight me. Mate, listen, you're nobody. Like, you're a clown. You can't even fight. Like, his last performance against freaking, Fox, whatever, his chin was wide open. He freaking, I'll destroy his body. I'll freaking end him with a body shot. It's like, the geezer, his ability of boxing is just rubbish. I'd love to fight John Doc. And John Doc personally knows, deep down inside, he would lose. Hence why he said, I've seen an interview, and he said, if I beat him when I will beat him, he'll retire, because he will have to retire, because it's given all the talk he's going to smash my face in. And I know he knows he's not going to smash my face in. He knows I'll smash him. He's a clown. Let's face it. About John Doherty, what they call him, the doc. You're not a doctor. They shouldn't call you a doctor. Like, come on, man. What? A doctor who thinks he could smash people's face in? Oh, get out of here, man. Freaking hell, man. This guy, man. Don't let me get started with this John Doherty. Time to have a break. So you're telling me he went all the way to Edison back garden to do a simple interview, what he could have just done in his house or outside in the park? Come on. What's the next question? Come on. Let's forget about him. He's old news.
I've seen as equal amount of people kind of calling you out for fights. People are like equally amount of calling you out for sparring as well. What do you think when someone's not necessarily a fight in the ring, but people are saying for you to go and spar people?
I'll spar them. I guarantee I'll spar them, and their opinion of me will change from a sparring. I guarantee you. It always happens with spar people, and I think they're going to get hands up on me. But when I spar them, like, oh crap, this fucking kid's freaking the next big thing. You know what I mean? Like, they do take a step back thinking, you know what, he's freaking sick, he's decent. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get the credit. I don't get the credit because of the Love Island, because of being on Love Island, but everyone forgets I was a boxer before Love Island. Same thing with Tommy Fury. He was a boxer before Love Island. Do you know what I mean? You can't disregard that we was boxers before Love Island. Like, as I said before, I was in Love Island. Yes, you're correct. But as soon as you get into that ring, I'm not showing you no love. It is what it is. So whoever wants to come and spar me, just get it on. Just get it on. Come down. Let's get it on. Simple as that.
Idris, do you think people hold that against you in the boxing world because you were on Love Island?
Yeah, like, they do hold it against me because I've been on Love Island, but like, as I said before, like, it's one of the biggest programs where everyone watches. Like, you might be freaking holding your shoulders about it and preaching like, oh, he's been on Love Island, but you watch the bloody program anyway. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, I was on a program, yes, but it doesn't mean I can't box. You know what I mean? It's just one of them ones. If they had a chance to go Love Island, they would. If John Doc had a chance to go Love Island, he would, but he's an ugly motherfucker. Mind my language. But he would never get a chance to go Love Island, so it's just one of them ones. So, yeah, he's a clown. But, yeah.
From the tweets that I've seen on social media, and this isn't everyone, obviously I follow just, a few people in boxing, etc. But there seems like a lot of people are saying to you that you would be reluctant to take some of these fights against whoever, the names that are being mentioned. Like, they'll talk about you and say, well, there's no way he'd take that fight, and there's no way he'd fight him, etc., etc. But that doesn't seem to be your attitude here today.
Oh, people's opinions. We'll see. I'm game. I'm ready to fight whoever. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna shock the world. They're just gonna be shocked. Everyone's gonna be shocked, and what I can do. And it's just the start of it. I told people before, and you can see from my last 2 performances, it's just the start of what I can do. You have not seen anything yet. And you know what? Be prepared. Be prepared to be shocked. I'm telling you that now, but I've just got to laugh. It's very funny. It's very funny. It's very funny, man.
You're Idris, I mean, listen, I don't know you that well. You're being portrayed as kind of the villain in boxing at the moment. You know, people love to have their opinion about you. Are you happy to have that role as the villain in boxing right now?
You could call me a villain, you could call me a hero, you could call me your role model, you could call me whatever you want to call me. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? I take it as a pinch of salt. You know what I mean? Some people might like me and some people don't. But at the end of the day, I'm the one and only. They need to understand that. I am the one and only. So as soon as people get that in their head and realise I am going to be the next big thing, they could sleep at night. But at the moment, I don't think people are sleeping. I'm like a nightmare to people. So, yeah.
I haven't checked your social media this morning. Have you spoken to anyone on social media this morning? Have you argued with anyone on social media this morning?
Oh, there's been a couple of tweets, a couple of things gone out, but all fun and games. Stephen Goodwin's gone a bit quiet after my last comment. Yeah, it's very interesting to see how people are. As I said before, half the people are freaking keyboard warriors. So yeah, that's the only fighting they do on the keyboard, typing. But yeah.
So from your perspective, Idris, the message is clear. If you want to fight you, as in, if you want to fight you, then get in touch with my promoter, my management, and put in an offer. Is that as clear cut as that?
It's clear cut. It's clear as day. Clear as day. Clear as I looking at a menu. It is what it is. Like, you want to fight me, contact my management, contact my own promotion, and then go from there.
Because it seems like on social media, I know the start of fights are made on there, but you can't really negotiate fight terms on social media. That's not really for that. I know it's great to see these offers and, you know, from fighters, promoters, managers saying, yeah, I'll fight you, I'll do this. But really, offers need to come to your management and your promoter. Yeah,
as soon as that's sorted, the fight will go on. Because as I said before, I could say I'll fight this guy, but it depends if they agree and they agree. There's two-sided things, there's two teams. You know what I mean? Unless they want to meet me in the car park, I'm all game. Meet me in the car park, we'll get it on if you want. But other than that, it is what it is. That's just how it is in boxing.
When are you hoping to be out next then, ideally for you? One more fight before the end of the year?
Yeah, one more fight. Depends whatever gets offered, but one more fight or two. Depends what happens. I'm game, like I'm ready to fight. I'm a fighter. You know what I mean? I'm a fighter, not a lover, you know what I mean? But yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think you've done a great job of self-promoting yourself over the last week. I mean, I'm not saying it's always for the right or wrong reasons. I'm just saying, as a self-promoter, I think you've become one of the most talked about things in boxing over the last week or so, even before your fight.
Yeah, that's crazy, to be honest with you. I should have been in tug of boxing from day dot, but hey, things take their time. Be patient. So it is what it is. As I said before, it's just a start. See where this goes, and hopefully all these guys offering out will get their turn in the ring. As I said, join the queue and grab a ticket, and when your ticket's up, I'll see you there. Simple as that.
What's the ultimate ambition for you in the sport, Idris?
Winning titles. I do want to win a British title, Europe title, and then do world title. That's the ambition. That's the plan, and that's what I want to do. So yeah, that's the plan. Still early stages, and see where it goes.
Tough weight category you're in though when you get to kind of those levels of British, European, and etc. Well,
people might think it's tough, but with right preparation, the right team behind you, nothing's really tough. You know what I mean? Like, nothing's tough. I know mentally I'm ready to take any challenge on. I know I'm fit enough. I'm just ready. Like, I'm ready to show people what I'm made of, and hence why I could back my talk up. I could give it all the talk because I could back it. If I couldn't back it, I'd be quiet. Like the rest of these boxers, they're quiet. They get in front of the camera, they can't talk in front of the camera because they're freaking. They know they're not the next big thing. They know they're not confident. I'm confident. I know what I can do. I'll tell you straight to your face. I will be the next big thing. It's just one of them ones.
Well,
the proof's in the pudding.
If you don't have that mentality, you're in the wrong sport, I suppose. So
yeah. I would say mentality. At the same time, I'm driven. I'm driven. I'm driven to do what I need to do, and I'm just focused. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. It will happen. remember this interview. Save it for the histories, and when people look back in YouTube and see the interview, what we've done, first interview together, they'll see my words and they'll be like, do you know what? I remember that interview, and he did say in this interview, he will be the next big thing, and I will make history. Simple as that.
All right. Well, we shall see.
Um,
Idris, before we go, can you just pull me out a couple of old school films there? Like, not boxing stuff, just like an old school couple of films. I want to see what you got. It's mad that you've got VHS. Mad.
we've got Jackie Chan, Menace to Society.
Menace to Society on VHS.
Yeah, bro.
Great.
Only Fools and Horses. But yeah, bro, I've got like, there's a whole wall here full of videos there. Another room and another room. A lot of videos, bro. I'm telling you.
I can't believe you've kept all these. I really can't.
What I do in my spare time, eh? What can I say?
It's a simpler time when you put in a cassette into your VHS player. It was a simpler time.
There we go.
Idris, appreciate you talking to IFL TV. Yeah, we'll maybe get another update from you in a couple of weeks or so, and see how you're getting on, and see how many other people you've upset.
Yeah, sound. Sweet. Happy days, man.
All right. KUGAN CASSIUS here with Idris Virgo for IFL TV. Thank you very much. Appreciate your time, mate.
Peace. See ya.
Don't be shy, 'cause life won't bring you down too far.